it's Kelly, and I am bringing you a haul today from Elle's Studio. It's their new collection, Live, Laugh, Love, and I actually bought part of this from Elle's Studio. Here's the thank you note from Elle, and then part of it is from Paper Issues, and that's their funny little card that says, you have to see this, let's party and make questionable decisions, I have issues. And these are really fun to use on layouts. But anyway, the reason I bought from two different places is because one of them didn't have the journaling cards, so I needed to go to both of them, so I don't remember. And then I did buy a few other little extra things that match but weren't necessarily within the collection. So let me just go through first, and I'm going to do the papers first because then you can see what the collection looks like. So I got multiples of some of these papers because I knew that I would use multiples. So this very first one, again, this is Live, Love, Laugh is the name of it. The first one is called Petals, and it's this really cool, almost like a flower petal, little tiny flower petal print. And this collection is green, red, turquoise, like lavender and gray, and then a really pretty buttery yellow. And then here's the back of that. And for those of you who don't know, Elle Studio also does really cool border strips always on theirs, and I'd like to save these to use on layouts. So that's the first page. That is again called Petals. This paper is called Floral. Imagine that. So there's the floral pattern, and again with this one doesn't have the aqua in it, but it has all the other colors. And then this one is really cool. So this paper has a grid in it. I hope you can pick that up. I'm going to bring it close, but it's not a straight grid. It's different. Like this is a continuous line about this wide. These two are pretty much the same, but they're offset slightly. So this would be fun. You could cut it into journaling cards. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this, but this is going to be fun. And here's the border strip for that one. So that is the floral paper. I loved this paper. This is the wood grain that goes with the collection. This one is called Wood Grain. Imagine that. They had a Christmas paper a few years ago that if I had realized how much I would have loved it, I would have snapped up every piece they made. Still my favorite wood grain paper. But anyway, this is a really nice one. And then the back side of that is just a black, like hand-drawn heart. And then these little labels. I love it when they do this. I think they do this with most of their collection, where they'll do a border strip of the labels in the colors. This one is called Penance, and that's in like the greeny aqua color, green and gray. And this is a typical design for Elle Studio. This is a design of theirs that I think they've just recolored. Some of these patterns I've seen over and over again in their collections, but I love them so much. They're just in different colors. And then there is the back of the Penance paper. And this actually, you know, I'm saying gray, but now that I'm really looking at this, it's not really a gray color. It is a brown. So it's a very grayed out brown. I'm hoping you can get that, the true color behind that. I'm going to pull it down a little bit too. But it's a really neat, nice take on a brown. And then this is the Happy Days paper. So it's just a really nice yellow dot. So there's that. And then the back is this really cool bold stripe with all the colors. This is a nice, it's definitely a gray brown there. And then this is the last paper. This one I didn't buy multiples of just because it was okay, but I didn't love this paper. This one is called Happy Heart. I almost wish they had done this in at one point they did something like this in sienna on a piece of vellum. That would have been really cool, but they didn't have this. So this says things like, treasure these memories, celebrate this special time together. Life is pretty amazing. So this will be fun. I've got some Easter photos of my grandkids and stepson and his wife. This would be really fun to do some of those photos with. And then this is the back of that. It's a very bold red color with a little bit of pink. They do a really nice red that's a little bit pinky. So that's the colors, or the papers and the colors that you're going to see. So now I bought the, oh, sorry about that. My camera needed to be charged and I caught the cord there. So I bought the journaling cards here, and I'm just going to hold these up so you can see them. So there's, they're double-sided tags. There's 2 4x6, and there's 8 3x4 cards, and they're all within the colors. If you would want to see these, ask me and I'll tell them, you know, I'll show them to you, but that's what they look like. And then they have puffy stickers that go with the collection. So there's the puffy stickers, which, you know, lots of us are in love with. So those will be fun to use. Then they always do a really nice job with labels and things like that. So these are the little snippets or little snippets labels. I love to cut these apart and use them on my layouts. These are the little snippets blank labels. Those were just the regular labels. So again, in just all the colors. And lastly, these are the tags. This is the tag sheets. The cutouts, I should say. Live, Laugh, Love cutouts. There's 14 tags here. So these are really nice to cut out and use on layouts as well for embellishing. And then, speaking of embellishing, then I bought the Bits and Pieces, which is their die cut pack. Again, I'm just going to show you the back instead of pulling them all out. And I'm hoping that's focusing for you. We'll pull it down. Okay, so that's those. And there's 29 pieces here. And then there is a wood veneer. The wood veneers here, and you can see those. So some hearts. I love their little hearts. They're always so cute. And some banners and arrows. This cute little scallop here. And this heart is a repeating motif. It's just this one says love. So is that banner. I am a big Elle Studio fan. All right, so there's that. Then there is a acrylic, a white acrylic that says Live, Laugh, Love. And maybe I'll pull this one out so you can see it. So there you go, Live, Laugh, Love. I love these things. I have quite a few of them, not just necessarily themed with a collection. So there's that. And then there are enamel dots. And these don't say they go with the collection, but they are the collection colors. So there's those. There are stickers, and some of these things, by the way, are more exclusive, so you may not be able to just get them everywhere, like the enamel dots, and I think these stickers. So these stickers go with the collection, but I don't think they're necessarily under that banner. So if you want some of these things, check it out on the Elle Studio. It's shopellestudio.com first. So there's that. And then there's this darling sheet of puffy hearts. I just love them. Again, this is not necessarily for the collection, but it matches the collection's colors. It's this month's special release of product. So they do these in limited versions. So when I can get a hold of these puffy hearts, oh my gosh, they're so cute. And they'll match other Elle Studio product and colors. And then something that is not part of that, but was a release this month, is another acrylic word, and it says explore. And I've got some pages to do about my grandson, so that'll be good for them. Particularly my youngest grandson is definitely very curious. And then the last thing I bought was, and I love these glassine bags. I'm sorry if you hate it when we open them, but they had a mix of these little stars. And there's all sorts of different sizes. I think they said there's like 2 tablespoons worth in here. They were well worth this. Lots of different sizes. And I thought, I like to use these on boy layouts. They'll be great for Christmas layouts if they make it that far. And then they're solid and then a little bit open. I bought some stars at Christmas and I was thinking this was the size they were going to be. They were a lot bigger than this. I don't know that I'm going to just quick look and see, because I thought I had pulled some of them out to maybe try to use. I'm going to look through and see if I've got them. Yes. Okay. So here's the ones that I just bought that you can buy at the website. Again, not part of Live, Love, Laugh. These are the ones from Christmas. Were these. And they did have a couple of the really tiny ones, but these were the Christmas release. They're huge compared to these. I'll just lay them side by side down here. So yeah, this was more what I had in mind. And I'm just going to put this one with that mix, because there is one of those in there. So okay, so that is the Elle Studio Live, Laugh, Love and some of the April release pieces. If you have any questions and you want to know what they are, or what want to see anything in more detail, please let me know. I have chosen a darling photo of my youngest grandson that I'm going to scrap the first go around with this collection, and you'll see that eventually. I'm about probably a month out, or maybe even 6 weeks out with my videos. But anyway, that's it. So Elle Studio Live, Laugh, Love. Hope you're all well, and I'll be back with another video again soon. Bye.